All right, welcome back. Yeah, looking rough, I know. I don't like to shave these days. Kind of getting lazy. So working on the SU-27, and I finished the rudders, and I've kind of moved on to the stab servos, and just kind of opening up the area here for the servos to just get in there. I haven't even put them in yet. And then I noticed something on this side, and when I was in here doing this, cleaning this one out, and just kind of a quick little video. Never trust them. So I was looking, and this whole area here has a light ply. It's double light ply, so it's their thin stuff. They just use two of them, and it kills me that they use light ply for this mechanism, you know, to hold this entire stab on there. That's just crazy to me. And then they put like hard ply on other places, and there's light ply in like critical structural areas. So, and I noticed that the glue joint had broke loose. Like this glue they use, I don't even know what it is. It is not Hysol. The shit is like crumbly. You can crumble it with your fingernail. So I got to go back and reinforce all this. And I got to looking, that the rudder also only had like a little bit of bead of glue on the top. So I got to reinforce all that, reinforce all this, because it's literally moving. You can move it with your finger. And I'm just like, dear God, you know, like the requirements on this, if it's, you know, based on the Mac and the control horn, the torque requirement for this stab is 900 plus ounces of torque. That will break most light ply. You know, you're gonna break something before you stall the servo. But this one needs it, and it needs that beefiness. So I gotta go back and fix that. So, yeah. You know, I didn't even think about it working in here, that this being light ply, you know, because I was looking around, and then you got this bulkhead here that this stuff is mounted to. Like, you know, this is the lollipop mechanism for the sliding the shaft, and this piece here, which is what your stab goes into, which is essentially holding the entire stab, is this bulkhead right here. It's hard to see, but there's this inner bulkhead here, that one. And it's hard ply. It's like a 1/4 inch hard ply, and that's what this bolts to. So that one bulkhead is supporting that entire stab. And then you got this bulkhead that's also, but it's 1/8 ply, which is good stuff. So you've got the structure this way, but you don't have it this way. And what that little piece right there is, that little channel that's cut out, that's the light ply this structure ties into the fuselage. So in my opinion, this should have been all, because I mean, this is what's holding essentially most of the load, in my opinion. Like this, yeah, this is great and all, but this area right here and what ties into the fuselage needs to be hard ply. So I'm probably gonna go back, reinforce with glue. I might even throw some carbon fiber on it, laminate it with some carbon fiber and some resin, just to kind of strengthen it a little bit around this servo. Because, you know, when you tie all this stuff together, the fuselage skin, the bulkheads, and then this piece here, that like the wood formers in there don't even fit properly. They just put excessive amounts of glue to fill the void between where the wood stops and the skin starts. You know, they're supposed to be put together and, you know, normal. But, you know, what it is at this point. It just needs to be beefed up. Yeah, sure, will it fly? Sure, yeah. How long it'll last? I don't know. May not ever have a problem with it, but when you got this kind of money in something, and this day and age, heaven forbid, there's an accident, somebody gets hurt, you know, our hobby's constantly, you know, being attacked. So do what you need to do to beef these up, because that's a lot. I mean, this is possibly an LM2 size jet. So don't trust them. Cheers.